Okay, hey guys, I've got something different for you today. Um, Basically, when I was younger, I used to do a lot of model building and painting, and I'd like to get back into that. So I figured I'd start, doing a few vlogs on how to do that. So this first one is going to be showing you what you need to get started and how to properly do that. Um, there will then be vlogs on how to paint, uh, fine detail, stuff like that. And hopefully you'll enjoy them. Once the ones I have are finished, I'll get some more if that's what you'd like to see. I could also do vehicles or whatever you want, let me know. So yeah, the next thing you'll see is, well, this. So I hope you enjoy. Okay guys, so yeah, today we're doing some modeling. What I've got here is a preset, which is it's a skeletal army, and they come in things like this. Here's a better example actually. So you break out the bits, and you put them together, paint them, etc. Now, when these are made, they normally get oil on them, or grease, from the production stage. So the first thing you should do is take any of these and wash them in warm soapy water. Don't make it too hot, or you could warp the plastic. Once you've washed them, don't dry them with a hairdryer, because that will mess the plastic up. Just, dab them with a towel or something, that's fine. Other stuff you'll need, apart from, your models, obviously, is this stuff. So, first we have, clippers. Now, clippers are very useful. For intricate cutting, you can just, way easier than trying to snap everything out and end up breaking something, really. You need an open area as well. The glue you use is very, it can mess with you. So yeah, ventilation is very important when doing this thing, and space to move around, because you'll just need it, trust me. A desk, you can see mine here. There you go. And what else have we got here? You will need paintbrushes. Now, it's best to get a few of these because different painting methods require different brushes. So what I've got here is a standard brush for ordinary painting, a fine detail brush for, fine detail, and an undercoat brush. I'll get to that one at a later date, but it's very useful to have. Other things you'll need is plastic glue for your models, if they're plastic. If they're metal, super glue. Plastic glue is no good. And PVA glue, but again, I'll get onto that at a later date, probably near the end of this, because you won't need that until the end. So I'm going to leave that out for now. And then the last thing you need is your paints. Now I've got a few here. You can just hold that up. So I've got my paints there and this one. You can use any paint you want. Airfix do paints. The ones I've got are called Citadel, which are made by a company called Games Workshop. That's also the company that the models are from. And they have hundreds and hundreds of paints you can use. I've just got a basic amount here, and yeah, hopefully it'll be enough. If not, well then I guess I'll have to go get some more. You'll also need files, either plastic files, wooden files. Metal files are a bit too extreme, but I think I found the best one to use is just a nail file. Now, what you want this for is for shaving down bits of plastic on the models that you don't want there, basically. I have examples, so I'll show you, when to use one of these. It's very useful, and they're very cheap. I mean, I got a pack of 10 there for £1, which is like, yeah, not a lot at all. So, yeah, you'll need them. Okay, so now we're gonna go into production. So I've already, washed these and dried them, so they're good to go. They're good to be cut. Now the models I've got are a horse regiment. I've got a picture of them here for you. You can see that they're skeletal horses, almost Egyptian-esque. Ooh, my autofocus has gone crazy. Okay. So that's what I'm going to be making. Now, what I've done is cut out the horses already, because for models like this, you gotta do them in 2 parts. You gotta make the horse first and then the model. So I've cut the horses out first, and they come in 2 sections. One side, 2, and they lock together, and they go into a base. So I'm going to do that first, and then we'll get on to the actual soldiers. So 1 second while I prep this. Oh crap, I dropped one. Okay, 1 second guys. Okay guys, so obviously I can't be on camera while I show you this, but I think it's important for you to see the actual building of the models and not me. So yeah, how I'm going to start this is first get the plastic glue. Again, you can get this from places like Games Workshop or Airfix. They give it as well. And what is wrong with this lid? Bear with me. Okay, there we go. Now we're going. Oh yeah, this glue is very, very powerful stuff, so be careful with it. Okay. So first things first, I find a pair that I want to stitch together, and I make sure that there's nothing, intervening. And I found some here, so it's time to get, the file. The piece I want to get rid of is down here. It's a little bit on the base, so you take the file and just go back and forth, as if it was a nail. It's already starting to go down. Okay, that is ready. I'm just going to take a bit off the hoof as well. Okay, so that one's good to go, and this one just has a little bit there. Okay, so now we're ready to glue. I'm going to do a few of these. I'm not going to do all of them. I think it'd be quite boring for you to watch me, stick them all together. But if I do a couple, you get an idea then. So obviously these slot into the bases, as you can see, and you normally glue these in. I am just wondering, would it be better to glue it into the base first or onto the horse? I'm going to glue them into the base first, so you slot them into the base like so, and it's not hard. You take your glue and you run it, just a little. Come on, you bugger. Oh, here we go. You don't want too much. You can move it around with the nozzle to get the glue going. And plastic glue dries very quickly, so it won't take long at all to do these. And it dries clear, so it's fine to paint on, which is always a good thing. If you get it on your hands, don't worry, it's not like super glue. It will wash off. If you get it on clothes, it will, mark them for life. So be careful what you pick to do your modelling, as you might destroy some clothing that you like. And yeah, I don't want to be held responsible for something like that. I'm just saying. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to run glue down the side of the skeleton here and put the second part of the horse onto it. So we got the glue again, and you want to try and make a continuous line. There we go. It doesn't matter if you get a bit of, you know, overspill, because like I say, it'll dry fine. You just gotta be a little careful. Too much and you'll end up having to sand it down, and that's just extra effort that you shouldn't have to do. So I'm just going to hold it there now and let it dry for a bit. It shouldn't take too long. They're normally quite good. And yeah, that's basically what you do. You just rinse and repeat that process until they're all done, and then you start on your men. So like I said, this is basically an introduction to modelling. I'm no expert, I haven't done it in a long time. I just decided to pick it up to see if I could still do it, and if it was, you know, as enjoyable now as it was back then. So far I'm having fun. It's very nostalgic, and yeah, I like it. Now that is pretty held on there. I'm going to put some glue on the base of the second leg, just to give it a bit more strength. Strength is everything. Now, on the base it might look very, you know, messy, but don't worry about that. At the end that will be fixed in a process called flocking, but again I will get to flocking at the end after painting. It's just easier that way. Okay guys, so that is the first horse constructed. As you can see, oh, there's my phone ruining my video. So yeah, that's the first horse constructed. I apologize for my fingers, they are very horrible looking, I bite them excessively. So yeah, I'm going to finish off putting all these together, and once that's done I will turn you back on for the construction of the people, and I'll also show you how to cut, using the clippers, the pieces out of the frame. So I'll talk to you soon guys. Okay guys, so I finished putting the horses together, as you can see. I'll try and zoom that in a bit for you. There you go. Yeah, they're all glued together now, but I'm not going to paint them until the other parts are on. So what I'm going to show you now is how to get, you know, these plastic bits out of the framing without breaking them. Okay, so as I said before, the pieces come in frames. They vary a lot actually. Most are quite easy to get out, but you get some that are quite fragile. So what I've got in this one, I've got some arms with spears, I've got heads, arms and bodies. So I'm going to start with the spears at the top, and they're held on by two bits, here and here. Now you can either chop them with the clippers, or you can try and softly move them. Now moving them first is always the best bet, just go back and forth and the plastic will finally give, normally. Let's see if that works, shall we? Oh, okay, the bottom bit went. So now, there we go. You get little bits of plastic left afterwards, you can always, you know, sand them down like I did. Like I said, a file is vital for this stuff. So, there goes another spear. Heads are a lot easier. Heads you just bend and twist and they come off straight away, like so. Arms, again, just bend them and they'll finally pop off. Bodies are connected differently. Bodies have 4 connecting bits. Normally, just bending the frame will normally, you know, get bits to pop. But be careful, because if you bend it too much, you'll probably end up snapping the model, and then you're just adding work, you know, for yourself, which you don't want. This is meant to be fun, not tedious. So there we go. There's a body. So I'm going to get through the rest of these, and then I shall be back to you to show you how to put them together. Bye bye. Hey guys, so I have finished chopping all the parts out, as you can see here. I'm not going to do any more tonight. I'm going to leave it there for now. The next episode will be up tomorrow. In that episode I will be putting all these together and putting them onto the horses, and I'll also be showing you how to undercoat. I'll get to that tomorrow, but I hope you've enjoyed this, and yeah, I hope there'll be a lot more to come. So take care and has fun, people.